Hello everyone, and welcome back to our live coverage of the 2016 Tata Steel Chess Tournament. Your host, Yasser Seirawan, along with Robert Reers. Robert, in this round 11, we're being treated to a smorgasbord of endings. And what an ending is we have between the Battle of the Genders, Magnus Carlsen, Ho Yifan. Strange surprising decisions, takes.
Offering the trade of queens by Magnus.
Which was accepted, but then a strange move, h5. Am I missing something? Why didn't she play a5? And just to stop the king, just a second, a5, to stop the king from walking over to, whoops, to b6. You know that arrow was supposed to be b6 location.
Could you play that move anyway? B4? No.
Okay, but now I'm happy. So I'll wait a sec, I guess. How do I wait? Well, I don't think I need to wait.
We got a result.
A draw?
In Mamdiarov.
What? What? We were going to come back to this game, which I thought Shaq was going to make his opponent suffer. We'll come back. Let's jump to let's jump to the game of Shaq Mamdiarov, because we were back here at these parts when Fabi played this move Rook G1, which allowed Rook F8, and suddenly it was white for choice. Rook G5, Knight D2, very nice move. And we thought that black was going to have to suffer for a long while.
Well, actually, we had to look at a similar position where the black king was already further advanced and more vulnerable. But here, I think next move will just be Rook D5. And what is white going to do?
That's not the point, though. Black is going to have to keep the position, right?
Right.
I mean, it's not like oh, sorry. It's not like the repetition has run away.
This is yeah.
So you got the rook coming to d5.
But you can't.
And I understand the rook is excellent. Don't get me wrong. The rook is simply excellent on d5 as it protects the fifth as well as the d file. But I'm hoping that I'll force some kind of a zugzwang where the rook will have to go to f5 one day. Okay.
I think you can try to avoid.
No worries. Play f4.
King f6.
King f6. Okay. So let's say, Queen f8. Yeah.
Well, actually, this is.
A different moment. Sorry.
You can probably also make a move like Rook d2.
Because I wanted you to play Rook f5.
Yeah, and then
so
you get closer with your king. Yeah,
king to e7, and I'm a happy camper.
But probably you can just make some waiting moves on the d file.
Well, but wouldn't I think most grandmasters would have, let us say, checked you a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they wouldn't have just let you walk off the. You don't get off that easy. These guys make you suffer when you have such a situation.
Yeah, it's a little bit surprising, especially after the previous sequence. I thought that Mamdiarov turned the tables a little bit. He was pushing. Was no need to settle for a draw immediately.
Well, indeed, and that is actually what he did, and he made that decision very quickly. He just simply perpetuated it once, and the players... So a bit of a miss by Fabi. I thought he had a great opening.
Fantastic outcome of the opening, yeah.
Like a suicide attempt by Shaq. He fought back, but I thought had Fabi played bishop c5, as I'm sure he was intending, he just had this momentary bout of blindness right here. Again, this is what I'm hoping to achieve, right? You know, something like this, where, you know, it can only be two results. Either, you know, white manages successfully to hold the position, or black wins. He didn't play that. Instead, he found Fabi played this bad move, and suddenly he was in trouble. Well, at least he could get this fortress. It was a lucky escape to get to this position. Actually, I wouldn't have played Queen e5. I would have just stepped up with my king, as I mentioned. I would have played on for quite some time.
Yeah. It doesn't harm to play a few more moves. Yeah.
And you know, I'm sure Magnus would have played on for a long time. I mean, we might have been here. Now let's get back to the Magnus game and see.
Let's see what's happening
trying
in
to
his
squeeze
pawn
blood.
ending.
Yeah, from.
So we were actually discussing the move a5.
Right,
to
which
stop.
I thought was the most natural. in the position.
But what happens after b4? Because
No idea, by the way.
if you
Take.
take,
Yes.
king takes.
Yes. And let's say I play the brilliant move king c8 for the moment.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get you
You're gonna
here
get me
for
Okay.
sure.
King c7,
And I play
c3,
c3.
and you get your king to b6.
Yeah,
And
so
do I
I-
resign? I'm not sure. King b8, let's say. King up. Yep. Yep. King b8, let's say. a6, take it. And then you zugzwang me. Very nice.
Yes, I'll get your pawn.
Yes. Well, that's over for sure. All right.
So
After a5, b5, what I was thinking of doing was leaving the pawn there for the moment. How can I get my king in? Let's say, let's say what? Let's say, oh my, this is weird.
it kind of reminds me of this Charon books, the Charon, the endgames, old endgame books. Charon.
What do they call Charon?
Charon, Cheron. Charon.
Yeah. Oh, Sharon.
Sharon.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No. Yes. No. Sharon. Yes. Great endgame composer.
And where in these books where they put numbers on squares, like corresponding squares.
Before,
Yeah, you have
yes.
to puzzle where to
to go with them all, right? Okay, so let's try this one again. I wanted to take. Okay, that was a mistake. Let me try this move. King c7, yeah? So I don't know if I've got an idea or not of going here and here. So
yeah, but I can play king a5.
Right. Okay, so now there's a difference.
Yeah, and can I go back?
Yes, you can. I think I'm way behind in any tempo in
Yeah, but
the
I'm
race
gonna
because you're
get your f pawn.
you're way faster than I am. Oops, sorry. Yes. No, this is over, right? It's a easy win for white.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not
very
even a
good.
race. Yeah.
It's not even a race. So, well, so far I'm doing an extremely bad job of defending it for Hu Yifan. But after king b4, is there escape? I mean, this
It's
is
very unpleasant.
this is terrible, right? What is Hu Yifan thinking? Because for sure, when you enter this king and pawn endgame, it's only two results. This position, I don't think black is any worse, and this king and pawn endgame is just very good for white.
Yeah, probably there's only one result.
Then there's only one
yeah,
result, and then you can resign. Oops.
I really
can
don't
we-
see it.
I'm completely stunned, actually.
Can you
because-
play at some point maybe a move like d4? Maybe
Well,
not now, but
Immediately, no, right? Because then I can just come and collect that guy, and then your king is kind of stuck. So, no, just to put it in perspective, I don't think there's
king f6.
any reason to go into a line like this. Because can I play c4 and then just bring my king back around? How should I do that?
Even that is not
Yeah.
so simple.
Not so simple.
Or
I got a feeling I'm just winning this with a pawn breakthrough, actually, Robert. I don't think that this is much of a problem. Oh, no, I apologize. Oops.
no,
Yeah.
you shouldn't play a5.
I've got a question from the audience. Why do people blunder such an ending versus Carlsen?
Good question. I've never played it.
A lot of people, and she has played the move King C8. She hasn't S-A-G D4.
He's just putting pressure. I mean, many people would have shaken hands.
Yes.
20 moves earlier.
Sure. No, he's very good at getting people rattled. Hu Yifan just had a hallucination. I think she anticipated that any king and pawn endgame was easier for her to hold. She just had it in her imagination. But this is a big, big error. She has played King C8, by the way.
Supposing that white is winning, I have no idea. We are not checking anything with engines, but it looks very bad.
It looks terrible, right?
Yeah, just king A5 here. Just
sure.
simple. And
well, you would think that if the king got here, it's over. But
is it?
let's say here. Let's say here. Yeah. Let's say here. Let's say here. Yeah. B4. Yeah. Tell me if I'm doing something wrong. I think I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah. Actually, now you can just play King C4. And you can trade those pawns, or you can even enter, yeah.
Yeah. Then that's easy.
And what if you keep the pawn on D5? If you just keep...
yes.
You're not playing D4, but you just make waiting moves with your king.
So we have it. So King C8, King here, and where we're making waiting moves with the king. So King, let's say King, H4, useful, right? C3, useful, 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 here, yeah? Gotta take.
Yeah, take twice.
And now where's fine, right?
Yeah, black is holding.
Yes.
But
So
actually something else has been played. Because after king A5, king C7 is on the board.
I'm sorry, so King A5 is played?
King A5. Now king C7.
Okay, new main line. I probably want to, I don't know, I think I'm going to play H4.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So probably D4 is too soon. I can come back around, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the question is how white is going to break through.
Right. So something like this, yes? Correct? Now I have to play B4, right?
You gotta push the B pawn, but I think it's not...
It's not sufficient? No, I'll play it.
King wait a second. Yes, this is very nice actually, if this works. Take.
Take and C6, yeah? So you must take.
Right.
I got you. Magnus has got her. So, could we have improved this? So at some certain moment I want to play C6. Oh, sorry, please.
Even simpler was...
what was simpler?
I think to take... sorry.
Yes.
Take.
King C7.
King C7 and you can play
no,
C3.
in this position now I've got C3.
C3, yeah. So
and it's a Zugzwang.
It's worth saving this tempo.
Right.
Because...
This one is much easier. This is easiest of all. Yeah, this one can just... it's over.
Yeah. So what? King C7? Well, H4 is such logical move.
Right. H4. And again, we didn't have time for D4, so that was why we played King C8. King to B6 and B4. I don't have time for D4, right?
Playing D4 here?
No.
No, because then you can just pick up the D pawn after B5.
So I had to play King C8 in fact. Take. And this is where I played C6, because now if I take King C7,
No, if you take here, then
King C. King
C3,
C7,
yeah.
C3. Oh, well then it's easy. Yeah. Magnus
just a
is
simple
simply
win.
winning.
Yeah.
Oops. This is a terrible
So just H4
error.
is the winning move. Can you play something like No.
Yeah, you want
Shouldn't work.
to. You want a B6 and a. Try it.
B6.
Pause, by the way, because
You can
actually
also
king
consider
takes A6 is
yeah.
actually.
Yeah,
also,
but it's not.
but
Your king is locked.
why king A7 or A5? I don't know. No, not.
A5. Sorry.
Yeah, or king A7. I run you out of moves, don't I?
Sure. You're right. Yeah.
Just run it. H4, by
H4 is
the
on the
way, was
board,
played
yeah.
by Magnus.
So, if B6, yeah, probably you can even take. But what if C takes B6?
Yeah, king
Okay.
over. Now be careful. Well, no, you don't have
You
to be careful.
you
B4,
No.
D4.
is black winning here or?
Yeah, black might be winning.
Black is winning.
Yeah, D5, B5, take it, and C5 or something of this nature, right? Oops.
Fantastic, yeah? You need to give up both pawns.
Oh my
No.
gosh, that would
No,
be
it's not.
horrifying. This is like really nightmarish.
So actually,
That white should be winning here, right? King B6.
well, even king B4.
King B4, King
King
B6, A5, and King C5. That should be winning also. Yeah, this is easy.
And C3.
Yeah.
And
One of White's king
It's
is
just over.
entering. Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Wow. That's it.
amazing.
Gift me the whole point.
Yeah, and he does it again, yeah?
He does
Grinding
it
out
again.
such end games.
Wow. That is frightening.
I really don't understand what she missed. Maybe
There's not much to miss here. This is like just it's very straightforward. What has White done? He's brought his king to A5.
so. Let's go back to this queen endgame. Was it
Yeah.
that simple?
Not at all. I thought that
Queen
this-
C3, because if the I assume that King E6 is also losing the same.
I wouldn't make that assumption. Why would that be? I know what you're saying. That, yeah, go ahead. Because here you've got to at least calculate. So for you to win, your king has to go queenside. Okay.
Or enter at some point.
No, you're never going to get. So if
Uh,
I go
king-
A5, for example,
Uh-huh.
right? You basically got to go B4,
B4?
right? Now if I go King G6,
So if you take, you go here.
well, at least there's something to calculate
Yeah.
here. I mean, in the game,
But
there
I'm
was
not going to do
nothing-
it.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not either. I'm just saying that I probably would have. I probably wouldn't have played the check at all. I would have probably played Queen E7 myself. Here is black.
Right, so
And I mean, this king-
Queen E7 or King.
yeah, Queen E7. Let's
If
say.
I go here,
Uh,
or what about Queen G8?
well, in both cases, I was going to
C5.
take the C5
Sure,
pawn.
sorry, I blundered that one.
Well, it's not a blunder. I'm just trying to set up a perpetual check with D4 and Queen C3, right? Assuming that, because you could have played Queen G6. I could have taken the pawn on C5. You would have taken on F5, for example. I was going to go King C7, and I was thinking that, well, you could check me and take my H6 pawn, yeah? And I was going to try to make a perpetual against your king. I'll put my king on B6, by the way. Yeah. And you take my pawn, I'll go D4. And maybe
Yeah,
I
pawns
get
are
my
not running.
yeah. Well, I'm just saying that this looks more like a result than the game. The game, it's just over. We
It's
haven't,
tempting. It's tempting for players to go for forcing lines. And yeah, probably she had.
I think she had a hallucination, and there's nothing else to say about it. Like she just thought that it was, like she just kind of phased and said, "Draw."
Yeah.
Not fully.
Likely, yeah, very likely.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. We're expecting a result here.
Yeah.
Soon.
About results.
We have more results.
Yes.
In the challengers or in the masters.
Wesley So. What has happened in Wesley So's game?
Whoa, a lot.
Whoa! How did he get that?
He won. They've shaken hands, or it's a draw.
I have no idea. Let's see what
they have
happened.
drawn, I think.
Draw.
Okay. Let's go. We left it here. We thought it was a draw. It was cool. Wesley got his pawn to b4. This is a big step.
Yeah, but there's no way to progress here. You need to come back with a knight to cover the pawn. And if you... the a pawn is too much of a distraction.
It truly is. Hold on, just a second. Yeah. So, here, because there was a threat of jumping with the knight, no? To d3 and getting b2 in, and you're back in time to defend.
We have to make a little break again because of some technical issues.
Okay. But an important result, Wesley So, and we'll be back in a few minutes.